Gemini, somebody's ready to break no contact. Yeah, somebody's ready to have a conversation with you, okay? Let's go ahead and take a look at the energy of the person who wants to talk, all right? Gemini, this could be you, this could be them. Okay, this conversation could lead to a reconciliation or just complete closure, all right? But we do have the Page of Pentacles energy as well as the Three of Pentacles energy. Okay, so the person who wants to make this connection, whether this is you or them, Gemini, it feels like they want to be back on the team. They want to be back a part of the team. Okay, it feels like they know that they have been missing from your life, Gemini. Yeah, the Two of Cups energy. They know that you've been missing them, and they miss you as well. Okay. The thing here is that Gemini, a part of maybe what could have caused this issue between y'all is that they weren't bringing enough to the table. Okay. They weren't bringing enough to the table here. And Gemini, this person now possibly feels as though they have what you needed. Okay. Like whatever you needed then, like they feel like while y'all were in separation, they feel like they found it. Okay. Well, what actually needs to be addressed? Three of Swords energy, betrayal, dishonesty, but more so betrayal. Really, is really what it feels as though it needs to be addressed. Betrayal, the Emperor, Three of Swords, the Emperor, and then the Three of Cups. Oh, okay. There may have been betrayal that was directly related to somebody in your friend group here, Gemini, for some of y'all. Okay? There was a betrayal that was directly a part of your friend group, and that needs to be addressed. Or what it is that for many of you, you're finding out, like you found out a lot of things since the separation that this person has been up to. And in order for them to have a conversation with you, that's going to have to be addressed in the conversation. Yeah, y'all going to have to get into all of that. Because what? You were giving somebody, oh, so you just happened to find the missing piece? You happened to find what it was that I needed while you were out there messing around with other people? It's like you kind of have to put stuff together like that a little bit. And maybe, and maybe it's true. They did find that. They did find it in that way. Okay, but now they want to come back to you, Gemini. They want to be a part of. Okay? But I do feel like for some of you, there was betrayal that was directly involved somebody that you were close with. Could be an Aries, whether it's your person or the other person that they were involved with. That was your friend. Yeah, and it's like at that point was when it was over. At that point was when it was the end. And it's still kind of like it's the end, Gemini. So it's like many of you, you probably don't even really want or care to hear what this person has to say. Oh, we got 333, Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups, and Three of Swords. Okay, so at this point of the reading, we're going to go ahead and get into those of you who actually do care about what this person has to say when they come back. Okay, because the Two of Cups energy is here. Okay, I want to make sure that I'm clear about this when I say it. Like, this person wants to come back into a relationship with you. Okay, because like they always do, but what they have to offer to the relationship, is it what you need anymore? Is the question. Okay. Oh, I just heard that whatever this betrayal was that may involve somebody in your friend group or somebody close to you, that may not have been exposed yet. That might be soon to be exposed. Like this probably happened while y'all were on break or while y'all were in separation or no contact. Okay, all right. Let me rewound. Okay, what is it that you're hoping to hear from this person? For those of you who want reconciliation, what you want to know that this person did do some soul growth. Okay? You want to know that this person took the time to like look within themselves to figure out what their motivation could have been for hurting you. Which you're on the right track. There's a certain introspection, right, that you're hoping that this person has. Okay? Justice, we have balance. So you're hoping that this person sees the error of their ways up against what it was that you were trying to offer them here. You're hoping, honestly, you're hoping that you have this person, you're hoping that this person has it all figured out now. You're hoping that this person, like you're wanting this person to go from this page of pentacles to this king of pentacles energy. And I'm not, and honestly, it's like you want that type of growth. Like whatever they had to offer, whatever they think they're bringing to the table now will not. First of all, you needed it then. You don't need it now. Because now it's not enough. Now you need that. They need to be coming with that king energy. That king of pentacles energy. But I'm sad to tell you that you may be disappointed. Okay? We have the 9 of swords on top of the 9 of pentacles. You may be disappointed because the thing is that you've already found success. You've already found happiness, either on your own or in another situation outside of them. And it overshadows whatever pain, okay, that they caused. So we got double nines, triple threes, which equal 9. We got triple nines. We got the Hermit, which is card number 9. Okay. All right. What is the truth that's going to be trying to slither through their words? We got the 7 of swords and the Fool. So yeah, okay. Let me rephrase that question, right? What truth is it that you need to hear? But the way I thought about it was like, what, as they're trying to explain themselves to you, like what truth are you going to be hearing in between those lines? And that's the energy of the 7 of swords and the Fool. So Gemini, it's almost like you're going to be seeing through their words. Like you're going to be seeing through their words into what their true motives are. Okay? Like they're talking you into trying to take another risk with them because maybe they feel as though you have the upper hand now. Or you always had the upper hand actually, but now they truly see it. Okay, I don't want to ignore this Emperor energy here because Gemini, I was just thinking this Emperor energy could also be you. Okay, because you could be bossed up. You bossed up for yourself. So it's like even if they did come with the kingpin energy, you don't need it because you're the Emperor now. Okay, so I wanted to say that because that had been in my mind to say. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at what messages, what words they could be using to get their points across or to just express themselves. I need more time to figure things out. I feel safer in the silence. Let's get one more. It's funny how they feel safer in the silence when they were the ones that betrayed you, right? Maybe we're just too different. I feel like that's what you're going to be saying to them in a way, Gemini. And then we also have, okay, I wish I could take back the things I said. And I'll also include maybe the things that they did too. Yeah, because hindsight is 2020. Okay? Hindsight is 2020. They had something good. They had something special. Okay? But you know what? It was on them because they just couldn't bring enough to the table. They honestly couldn't bring enough to the table, Gemini. On top of the fact that they betrayed you. It's like, dang. Like, you ain't, like, not only did you, not only do you not measure up, but you still then betray me? And now you're hoping that I come back to you? And then you still may be actively participating in said betrayal? Like, do they even mean it, Gemini? I don't... Is it just something to say? They could be seeing how bossed up you've gotten, Gemini. They could be seeing how you've advanced, how you've elevated. And they're thinking that they can come back in and like use their words, use a recycled script to get you back. But you're not even in the same place that they left you. What advice does Gemini need? Okay, the clock, needing time, cycles, and and takes time to heal and programming. Yeah, there's no amount of time that you need in order to truly know that this person and even if they are better, even if they are more healed and knowledgeable about the things and the ways that they hurt you, it's just it's not the right time for this anymore. The time for this has expired. It's finito. Okay. And I think that you'll know, like, this is in this type of situation, in this reading, I think that if you do decide to get back with this person, if you do decide to reconcile with this person, it won't last long. It will not last long. Okay? It will very soon, be back to separation again. And then you'll be, we'll be having this conversation again in 3 months. All right, Gemini. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it there, but make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Also follow me on Instagram as well, because I'm trying to build my community there. All right. So thank you so much. Bye.